Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talk About with Biff, Lucky, and Mr. Fun, the podcast where we will talk about everything. We will talk about anything. Quite frankly, we are going to talk about it all. And Lucky, the camera is on.
And I'm going to talk very slow.
Very slow.
Because
Because Rob G from Suburban Park has pointed out some things.
Well, no, I got a lot of feedback that when I did my Get Lucky segment last week, my 1 minute of jokes, the content was great, but I told too many jokes within the 1 minute and 15 seconds.
It was as if we sped up the tape.
It is. It's like you have that button on your phone where you can go 1.5 times.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was 1.5 times. So
why don't we each tell jokes today?
we are going to in a matter of... That's such a good idea, Mr.
Thank
Fun. So
Original thought.
Yeah. Rockfish let us in again with Chesapeake time. We did have a request from our friend... Doodah, we'll call him.
Yeah.
Not Zippity.
Yeah.
That's his nickname, right?
Yeah.
Zippity
Zippity,
Doodah.
yeah.
Anyway, from Montgomery County to put Rockfish's tour schedule on, which I had done, and I will say I neglected last week to do it. But he does have a show coming up September 7th in Whitestone, Virginia, Rockfish and the Rivermen, and then September 20th at the Slips Marina in Kinsale, Virginia. Anytime you're at a marina, it's got to be fun.
Oh,
You think?
Oh, yeah.
I would think so. And a couple other shows. So I'll put that schedule out there for Rockfish. One thing we also learned about Rockfish is never to talk about Fed policy.
Oh, my God.
He knows more about the Federal Reserve policy than anybody.
And never ask Mr. Fun a question about Fed policy ever again.
We thought his strong suit was
well, it was music.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's a man of many talents,
Yeah.
as we can. He knows Fed policy.
We got a multi-paragraph response from
I got to be
our
honest, it was
discussion.
directed towards me, and I fell asleep.
Don't say that.
I can't help it.
Oh, stop. So, anyways, drink of the week. We are drinking Scotty's.
Yeah.
For those looking up in the camera here. With this and that was Harvey barking.
Harvey's
by the way.
birthday today. by the way.
It's Harvey's birthday today. He is. We adopted him 8 years ago.
So he's 200 in dog year.
We think he's 9.
9.
We think he's 9. Came from Hurricane Harvey from in Texas. That's how we got Harvey. So, anyways, went off on a slight tangent there. But we are drinking what is traditionally orange juice and vodka is a screwdriver, right? Orange juice and grapefruit is a Greyhound. This is pineapple. I said orange juice. I meant vodka and grapefruit. Excuse me. This is vodka and pineapple juice. And in honor of Scotty getting married last week, what are we calling this?
The Scotty got screwed.
Scotty got
screwed.
screwed. The screwed.
Scotty screwed.
Scotty's screwed.
Right.
Okay, so that's what we do. It's a joke for anybody out there. So again, very happy for him and Lady Jen friend. Or for lady friend
Jen.
Lady friend Jen. I can't talk this morning.
Right.
What day is today?
Monday.
I don't know.
Monday.
This is one of the
Labor
longer,
Day.
This is one of the longer intros.
It is.
to our
Okay,
podcast.
so-
And where is JK today?
Where is JK? JK is in Salt Lake City.
Okay.
Good. Thank you for remembering
I'm
that.
trying to stay on task.
He is Amarillo, Texas, and then he's going to the anti-Amarillo, Sun Valley, Idaho.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Amarillo? Either
No,
of you?
I have not.
Okay. Amarillo famously has one of those places where you eat a 72-ounce steak, and you get it for free. Mr. Fun, I look to you
Yes.
as our eating expert.
Yes.
Could you eat a 72-ounce steak if it was free?
If it was free, I could eat anything that's free.
Okay.
I
But
can.
no, it's only free if you eat the whole thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's $57 if you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You wouldn't give
Not
the
He would eat the damn steak if he knew it would save him $57 off his check.
Not since the Ozempic. You know, I'm not taking it right now. I got to start again. I quit over the summer.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. I just, somebody told me, don't worry about being fat. Just keep your chins up.
Okay. And there is a segue
right.
into the jokes. Our recent segment, this is week 4, I believe, of this segment, of Get Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
We are doing this as a trilat. I believe that was a word we discussed last week.
Relay race.
Relay. So the way we're going to do it this week on Get Lucky is each of us is going to tell 2 jokes, right?
Mhm.
And then we're going to, hopefully it'll take about a minute. That's our goal. Won't use I won't use this sound because because we won't know when the minute is up.
All
So,
right.
but we are going to tell 6 jokes. Each
Okay.
of us is going to tell 2.
All right.
Okay. We do have, and I'll hold
These
it
were
up to the
written.
camera.
You can attest to the fact these are original jokes.
Before I go off on a slight tangent, April B, superfan, wants a bottle of Scotty, so I'm going to get her. She goes, I want a little one.
She might have to tell a minute worth of jokes.
You're getting a big bottle of Scotty's. No, but she is a super fan.
All right.
And I also need to go out to Joe C. from northern New Jersey. Also wanted to shout out today. He's helping me get a refrigerator later, so we'll do that. He is a super Notre Dame fan.
Oh,
season tickets to Notre Dame. He goes. He went to some of the championship games last year, but he's a huge Notre Dame fan.
Wow.
And they took it on the chin last night by
Miami.
3 points, unfortunately.
It
was a very good game.
What does Biff and Notre Dame have in common? They both sometimes take it on the chin. Sorry.
Wow. Is that the first one?
No.
You just jumped the gun.
That's a practice.
Okay, so we're going to do this in the order of the podcast name, Biff, Lucky, and Mr. Fun.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell a joke, then Lucky's going to tell a joke, and then we're going to go around the horn.
Wait a minute. Tell our 2 jokes?
No, one joke, and then we're going to come back around for a second laugh. Okay. So here's the first joke from me. Mr. Fun was walking in downtown Bethesda the other day, and he really had to pee. I mean, he really had to go. But the only place that was open was the sperm bank. So he went running in the door, and figuring there must be a toilet, he ran straight into one of the rooms. After he was done, he quickly left. The staff in the office was really confused because they didn't know if Mr. Fun was coming or going.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
They asked Biff what Labor Day means to him. He says it's about honoring the working class by watching them refill my champagne glass on the 18th hole. Mr. Fun added, for me, it's about honoring the chicken that gave its wings because I've got the whole process on video.
Nice.
Okay.
A dominatrix. So Biff, she could give him an extremely painful hand job, and he would like it. I didn't think Biff would like it, but she was able to pull it off.
Okay. Here we go. As you know, Lucky has a thing for AI robots. But surprisingly, he told me that if he ever has sex with one, he's going to wear a condom. I asked him why, and he said because he was worried about getting it pregnant as he heard that they have a motherboard.
Okay. All right.
I see.
Biff showed up to the Labor Day cookout in crisp white pants and a polo like he was teeing off at Augusta. Meanwhile, Mr. Fun showed up late, covered in wing sauce, and said, "Relax, I'm the entertainment."
All right.
What the hell is that? Jeez. Okay.
Lucky got into a fight with his erection this morning. He beat it single-handedly.
Very good. All right. I think we held our own there.
All right.
Cheers to you guys for
Nice
those.
job.
They're very good.
The butts of the jokes.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. And Lucky with a single theme, which he milked twice.
Labor Day.
Labor Day. That's right. So good. Okay. With that, though, Lucky, we have normal segments, which is what is going on in the world.
What's going on in the world, in my little world?
Yes.
This week. Okay, so we haven't talked about this, but it was a major topic last year. But Taylor and Travis got engaged.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift got engaged this past week.
Yep.
And do you think we're going to get an invite to the bachelor party or anything?
I'm pretty sure we are not.
Okay.
I'm just
Wouldn't it be cool if we got, like an invite out of the blue?
Yeah, it would be cool. It would be cool. So, I was thinking about this, though. So the Americans are desperate for their own version of a royal wedding, right? They are.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to elevate this to, like it's the next big wedding. And interestingly, yesterday, just as on a tragic note, Lady Di was killed. It was 31st of August is when she passed away. But it's that same sort of fairy tale wedding thing, and they're going to try to elevate this to that.
It's probably at that level, I think.
Yeah.
Now, okay, do you think that wedding is going to be televised, like for everybody to see, or will it be like one of those really exclusive ones that nobody gets to see except for the people that?
Well, the chances are they'll probably do it in California, right? And it'll be outside, and the paparazzi will have helicopters, miles away trying to find photos of it.
Yeah.
That's a guess. But
did you guys see the engagement ring?
No.
I mean, it's like they were estimating it's between 7 to 9 carats worth like up to $500,000. Can you imagine?
Yeah, but
is his salary humongous?
Yes, he's got to be making $20 million a year.
Is he? Since it's almost football season, this is timely. Is he the best tight end in football?
Not now.
Okay.
He's in the probably top 5, but he for the longest because he's getting up in age. He's probably got 3 to 5 more years of playing left.
Maybe not even that much.
Yeah,
I would think it might even be shorter than that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this provocative question: if you were born with a skill set that enabled you to play in the NFL, what position would you want to play?
NFL.
Yep. So you could pick. You're the best at this position.
I'd like to be like a defensive back, safety.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like to hit other people?
Oh no, I like to. I think I like to cover other men. Mr. Botched.
You said it, not me. That's so good. He likes to be the deep threat.
Not the tight end.
He wants to be a deep
He doesn't want to be
threat.
the tight end.
Right. He doesn't want to be the tight end.
What would you be?
I was just thinking that. I mean, a receiver is probably one of the natural positions. Receiving.
Why wouldn't you be a quarterback? You're good at directing things.
Yeah, but I'd like to. I think it'd be cool to be the kicker.
You like
to be like
control.
a upper echelon kicker.
Yeah.
To be the guy who wins the games.
An upper echelon kicker.
Be one of the better
Yeah,
kickers.
okay.
You don't get hit as much.
No, zero.
And what would you like to be?
I've always
The center of attention?
The center of attention. That's really good.
He likes when the guy comes behind him and puts his hand between his legs.
Yeah. I would like to be a defensive end. I think that's the funnest position in football.
Because you get to
you get to rush the quarterback.
Rush quarterback.
Yeah.
It would be the lineman, which gets paid handsomely now. That's got to be the worst job.
Offensive lineman.
Yeah, because people are just coming at you all the time. There's a guy in Miami playing Notre Dame last night. They said was the best right tackle in college football.
Okay.
Polynesian name. Miami. They buy their football team. They do, don't they?
They have a
all
lot
do,
of.
but-
No, but they've got that donor that wanted to, that said that they wanted to buy the football. That he's putting $100 million or something into the football program because their quarterback was on Georgia last year.
Right.
Yeah.
Carson Beck. He was a very good quarterback.
Yeah. There's
There
a lot
were
of money
so many. This is how college football has changed, in my opinion, after watching highlights and games Saturday. I was really into it, catching up on all the new quarterbacks. And I think there's a combination of two things going on here. There's transfers. People are bringing in. So it's nice to watch how this, or it's fun to watch how this highly touted transfer comes in. But also, when you are paying NIL money for a heralded freshman, you almost got to play him. Game one. So there were freshmen, there were transfers, and there was like Archie Manning, who unfortunately didn't play very well.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. No, not at all.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so that's my next segment. So I'm a big Dave Portnoy fan of Barstool Sports. He does the pizza reviews, that kind of thing. So this year, Barstool Sports is teaming up with Fox Sports for almost like a college game day-esque kind of thing. He's going to be on the show.
Right.
Probably talking about betting and that kind of thing. But he is a huge Michigan fan. So this Big Noon Kickoff show that he's part of was showing up at Ohio State for week one. The Ohio State played Texas, right? Okay, you mentioned Arch Manning. Ohio State won that game, but the Ohio State banned him from coming to do the show.
Okay.
And it was sort of bullshit because he's a big Michigan fan and he likes to troll Ohio State and say they're not good, blah blah blah. They basically said you're banned. You can't come and do the show at Big Noon Kickoff.
Which is stupid, right?
It was stupid.
It's stupid because if it's a tit for tat sort of thing, and Herb Street is an Ohio State guy, so if they're doing game day in Michigan,
Yeah.
Are they going to
retaliate?
Are they going to retaliate?
Yeah.
Although Herb Street doesn't wear it on a sleeve as much as
Portnoy.
does. Well, that's just dumb.
Yeah, but you bring up Arch Manning, okay,
Yep,
and we've talked about Nil and all that kind of thing. So he's known as the highest paid college player these days. You guess how much money he makes?
Oh, 1.25?
No, $6.8 million in Nil is what he's making, according to On3, which is
Over a year or 4 years? That's the question.
Right now. It says 6.8. I don't know if it's
because that'd be a lot of Texas's nil
What
money.
about the guy who transferred from Tennessee to UCLA got bank, and the guy from Michigan, Underwood or whatever, he got paid a boatload too. Ththese were quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I think these are annual numbers. Yeah,
Okay.
the Carson Beck got $4.3 million. He's
at Miami.
Yeah, at Miami. Yeah, but and then Arch Manning got his first. He played a little bit
Right.
last year. He started for Texas against Ohio State, lost the game, but $6.8 million worth of they're not getting their value.
Right. Well, they changed the college playoffs. Just the final point of college football is that the loss really doesn't matter at the end of the day. That's the one change.
The one loss doesn't matter.
The one loss doesn't matter.
12.
And that Texas can come back and win the next 11 games. You're right. Notre Dame can come back and win the next 9 or 10 games or whatever it is, and they'll probably get in the playoffs, which is I think is actually okay.
I do too.
I think it's okay
Because otherwise you discourage people from playing top teams.
right.
Like these guys, I mean, it's pretty bold to schedule, a team that's ranked in the top 10 with a chance of losing the first game of the season.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so this other thing, it was very interesting too. So in England, okay, they're discussing prison reform, just like a lot of countries are. It's very expensive to incarcerate people, blah blah blah. So they're coming out with creative ways to penalize people who break the law.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So their newest, and this is, they're getting ready to pass this legislation, but instead of sending them to prison, they're going to do things like ban them from pubs, going to soccer games, and those kinds of things.
Right.
And they're banning, their laws that are breaking aren't, like malfeasance at a game or drinking laws. These are like they're doing like financial crimes. Instead of sending them to jail, they're giving them sentences. You can't go watch your favorite football team or go to pubs, which are huge parts of the culture in England.
So it's sort of an isolationist strategy.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Fun,
Yeah.
if there was something that you did and it prevented you from going to a Maryland
I would like
game.
an example.
No, okay. If it was, I don't know, mortgage fraud.
Okay, mortgage fraud.
Fraud. Just because that was
Out of
keeping
the
up with
blue.
last week's
Yes,
theme.
yes.
So if it were something like that, and they said, and instead of going to prison, you can't go to a Maryland Maryland games of any sort.
Yeah.
Is that more of a?
I'm not going to prison.
You're not going to prison.
Yeah, I'll skip some Maryland games.
Okay.
For how
Okay.
long? For the rest of my
For the
life?
rest of your life.
Oh, it's a life sentence?
It's a life sentence.
All right. I'll watch it on TV.
Okay.
Imagine
I'm
though,
like-
like if you couldn't see a Maryland game for the rest of your life, that's a big penalty.
For me, that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a real tangent based on that. So we go to a bar here to watch sports, right? They get 1,000 TVs on. If you go to the UK and want to go watch say a soccer game, or football game, the bar actually has to pay a license fee to be able to show that game because they've got a monopoly on it. The Sky Sports, I think, is the big one. They've got a monopoly, and it's got to show when you go in the bar. It's got to show this outline of a pint glass on the screen because they have to pay a license to show the game. Here we have none of that to worry
That's
about.
interesting. How do they enforce that?
Well, they must. I'm sure they've got snitches everywhere out there to do that. So
Snitches get stitches. As far as I'm concerned.
What'd you say?
Snitches get stitches,
Do
as
you?
far as I'm concerned. Hey, listen, so Biff surprised me that day. He leaned over to this female bartender, and he said, tell me about the best penis you've ever seen. And she said, hey, old man, it's beer or wine. I'm not serving cocktails.
Okay.
If only the
Did you
camera
really
could
do that?
What?
Did you ask a bartender
I
that
did
question?
not. That
Oh,
I did
okay.
not.
He did.
I did.
What
I did.
was made up?
What's the best penis? I don't know if he said penis. He might have said
So
dick.
they can't see Mr. Fun on camera here. He's got eye patches on to get rid of the puffiness below his eyes.
He's going to play in the Powder Puff Super Bowl.
I know he does.
You're,
They're gold.
Mrs. Biff put these on me.
Yeah,
I may have let, when she was like slowly, but I might
I know.
have let out a little bit of
she super glued
I
them
might have
on
been
you.
like, ooh.
Yeah.
I made a little noise.
Nice.
All right, I got two more commerce business
Yeah.
related things. So this one's a quick one. So in you guys ever been to Central Park and rode in the horse-drawn carriage?
Oh,
Never
it's
ridden
sad
in
to
them.
me.
Seen them. Never ridden.
Oh,
them.
you never done that? Okay, I've done that a bunch of times with my kids and stuff. They're actually getting rid of them.
They're called hansom cabs, right?
Is that what they're
I
called?
believe that's what they're.
Only Biff would know.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yes.
But it's of course, all the animal rights people are saying these, they're not being treated nicely or whatever. But that's not they're basically thinking, let's do something different with this. Like people don't want to do the horse-drawn carriage anymore.
Yeah, so they're mostly you always see them. There's the Circle, Fifth Avenue, and Central Park South by the hotel, by the Plaza Hotel.
Yes,
they
yes.
sit there.
Yep,
right. They
yep.
they mostly sit there, and I've never wanted to take one. So they're changing it up.
No, they're thinking of getting rid of it. Like, and it's like and because people aren't maybe using it as much.
Is it a done deal? Or there's
Yeah, I think they're pretty close to saying after 150 years of that being a tradition. So, like Mr. Frun, have you done that before?
Nope, never done it.
Yeah, so
I've seen
done,
other people do it.
So
I like
two of the three of us have not done it. So
Right.
I just don't. It's a institution that's been there
Right.
forever, and it's interesting that they're getting rid of it. So
Yeah.
if you're in New York and you really want to, you better get a chance for a ride.
Are they getting rid of the Central Park Rangers, just like in the movie Elf?
What is he talking
Do you remember you've seen Elf? How many times have you seen the movie
1,000
Elf?
times.
At the very end, when they're trying to get the engine back onto the
Yes,
sleigh,
yes.
and it's the Central Park Rangers. I think that's what they
Yes.
called it, and that's the evil,
the bad guys.
the bad guys, the police or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Speaking of animals, have you guys ever had rabbit soup? Rabbit stew?
No.
Rabbit
No.
stew. I had some the other day, but I sent it back to the chef or the kitchen because there was hair in my stew.
Speaking of hair in your stew, one of the other big controversies this week is the Cracker Barrel logo.
Right.
Did you guys follow that?
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely.
So you know how much so the controversy, Mr. Fun, if you don't follow this, Cracker Barrel, it's, this marketing of this restaurant.
I saw him, Uncle something or other.
Uncle Herschel is his name.
Like
is
Herschel Walker.
Yeah, he's part of the logo. He's like leaning up against a barrel in the logo. And
Never even thought about this before. It's like a marketing bonanza for Cracker Barrel. Never thought about Cracker Barrel.
It's one of those, new Coke-ish kind of mistakes that almost got made because the new CEO, she's been in place for about 3 years. She's been tweaking the menu, the decor inside, pricing, etc. with little notice. People who love Cracker Barrel hasn't said anything. They changed the logo. All of a sudden, people are getting up in arms. They took Uncle Herschel off the logo. Mm-hmm. Okay, you know how much they spent for this? And they basically have a plain logo that says Cracker Barrel.
They spent
$70 million.
That's ridiculous.
But the founders of the company just came out and said, "Hey, we're not. This is stupid. Why are we doing that?" So they reverted back.
And it's also a public company, right? Because the stock was taken in on the to use Mr. Fun saying on the chin.
Yeah.
So,
well, are you guys Cracker Barrel fans?
I've never been.
Really?
I've probably been 2 or 3 times.
But can I tell you, after this whole thing, I'm intrigued. I'm going to go. They don't serve alcohol, I heard.
No,
that's
it's like
that's a problem for me.
And they have the shop, and when you wait, there's a shop that you walk
buy
through.
Candles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They sell clothes in there. They sell some other things, and then they have that peg game at each table, right? With you
got
with golf tees. It used to be golf tees they'd have in there. That triangle, whatever that kind of hop game. It's not Chinese checkers. Similar principle, though.
Yeah,
right?
you got to hop over and keep.
I've been in there. I don't have anything against them. There's one on the way to the beach, right?
But what's the point of changing the logo? Do you think you're going to? Draw more
but
people
every company does it, and a lot of times it's new CEOs. They come in, they're on whether it's a personal mission or a charge from somebody else to modernize a logo. And they do it to their, sometimes it's successful, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, and this one was a big blow up.
Yeah,
and I think what happened though is that now it's further down party lines, right?
Yeah.
Because it was identified as a woke change, whether that's true or not.
Poor Uncle Herschel's in the woke discussion and debate.
Yeah, so I think that's what's happening.
I heard a weasel went into Cracker Barrel and they asked him what he wants to drink, and he said pop.
Pop goes the weasel.
Okay, this is my last.
You want to laugh? Look at you. You want to laugh?
From the "What am I watching?" category and what you should watch.
Yeah.
Okay, I have two things. Okay, the first one is I woke up in the middle of the night and I had a station on. One of the stations I typically don't watch. You ever watch the show Botched?
Well, that's the plastic surgery.
Plastic surgeries. There's these two doctors. Their job is to fix plastic surgeries that went sideways.
What channel?
It's on a bunch of different channels, like the Lifetime, whatever. Highly encourage you guys to watch that.
Right.
Okay. The other one is the 20th anniversary of the Katrina and Hell and High Water documentary. Highly encourage you to watch it. Spike Lee directed it. Totally watch it. So anyway,
do you remember? I think Katrina. I remember where it was when that I was living on the West Coast, and I remember being up at a hotel room in Northern California. And it was all about Katrina, right? And I think Katrina famously, the crawl on the bottom of the screen, that started with
that's
Katrina,
when that started.
Right? So you mean now when you're watching TV, sports, or news, there's something that crawls at the bottom. It's got some stories, or the story that give you the scores on ESPN.
Yeah.
Or it'll tell you kind of different things going on. That started with Katrina because it was like 24 hours of Katrina,
but it was like CNN.
It was CNN started it.
Oh,
they started the crawl.
The crawl didn't start with ESPN and scores.
No, it started with news.
Oh, okay.
And then now it's what you see all the time.
Yeah.
And so I do remember that being it. And there was a guy on CNN. He's no longer on CNN, but he became very famous because he was the all news all the time talking about Katrina. But
it wasn't Anderson Cooper.
No, it was another guy.
He was 9/11.
No, Anderson Cooper wasn't 9/11.
No, that's where he got his
because he was an online. He was a reporter or something.
Yeah,
Anderson Cooper.
Yeah.
Who's he related to? Anderson Cooper.
Vanderbilt's.
Yeah,
Gloria Vanderbilt.
Really?
Yeah, Gloria Vanderbilt.
Who knew?
His mom.
I learned so much from you guys. Hey, speaking of learning, If you are looking at a bunch of computer supplies
He's going to tell us about learning.
and there's more than one mouse, how do you reference those?
If there's more than one mouse
Yeah.
and a bunch of computer supplies,
Mice.
Are they mice? Are they computer mice? Or are they mouses? I've never know. I sincerely would like to know. Do you buy? Hey, go to the store and get us a few mices.
I've heard
Get us a few mice.
it would be
technology guys refer to multiple mouse as mice.
Really, Biff?
But I don't know.
I would have said mouses.
I know. That's what I would have said. But he's the technology guy. Mice.
Now, I've heard people refer to them as mice just because it's probably the easiest way. But is that proper?
I have no idea. That's why I'm asking you. I don't have a joke or anything.
No, well, I was
I'm
waiting for the
obsessed
punchline.
with this answer.
Really?
Yeah. I got another one. A public service announcement. You know how to shop for watermelon?
What?
Do you know how to shop for watermelon? Not a joke.
You tap it on the side of the thing, right?
It's got to be heavy.
Right?
Heavy's good.
Right.
I didn't know that. Heavy's good, and it's got to have a yellow spot at the bottom. The bigger the yellow spot means it aged in place. It matured in the ground, and lastly, it has to have veins on the outside because that means the sugar is coming through the skin. So it's sweet, it's heavy, and it's aged.
He
in
sounds
place.
like you're
I was
describing Mr.
I know. Where's your
Miss
yellow
Ball.
spot? Where's your yellow
By
spot?
the end of football season, I have a yellow spot on my ass, and my veins are showing.
It's testicles. I thought
'Cause
you
I'm
were
sweet.
defining.
So go back. So if you're at using your mouse thing.
Yeah.
So if you're at a Lexus dealership and there's a bunch of Lexuses.
Lexuses?
Lexi.
Is it Lexi or Lexuses?
Now that I don't know either.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I would say Lexuses.
Lexuses.
There's so much I don't
We
know.
sold 1,000 Lexuses.
Yeah. I would think so.
Lexus.
What, with the little hyphen over the S? I hate
Lexus.
I think
That's possessive.
No.
Yes.
Sometimes there's a word like that ends in an S and they put a little.
I'm going to challenge you. Find that word written down somewhere. Lexuses.
There's not.
I'm sure there, but like, how would they have? We sold 1 million Lexuses.
They say Lexus, I would think.
Yeah.
Having been in the car business,
Sales-
I'm pretty sure it's Lexus.
Sales of Lexus.
Are there mooses?
Yeah. See?
Are there?
Are there mooses?
Or mice.
No. How many? Like, look at all those
Moose.
moose.
I think moose is singular and plural.
Okay, got it.
It's like deer.
I'd buy that.
Deer is singular and plural, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about a moose with no name? Anonymous.
That's pretty good. I'm not sure anybody else is going to enjoy that as much as we are as we drinking the
Right.
Scotty screwed here for a Monday.
It's like old days of being all liquored up on the
By the way, it's
podcast.
been a long time since we've seen each other
I know, in person.
in person. So maybe we can give Lucky part of his birthday gift today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we have a birthday gift.
we forgot about it.
It's like 3 months later. But
I don't know where it is.
Is it like,
Anyways,
it's a Labor Day gift now.
it is a Labor Day gift. It's a labor of love, some might say. So, Mr. Fun, we are there.
Are we there?
We are there.
All right. I'm doing this by memory because I just popped into my head and I can remember short term. When I was single, I was getting a hand job from a world famous author, and when she was done, I gave her a Pulitzer Prize. Is that good? That's I made
Pretty
that
good.
up.
Pretty good.
Pulitzer Prize. You get it, Bip?
I believe it or not, I am.
You had a lot of jerking off jokes.
He did.
It's on my mind.
Yeah.
I might have to do it after the podcast.
Oh, stop. It sort of related to my joke too. Lucky, how do they get a hold of us?
Of course, if you see us on the street, you can come up to us. But talkabout2023@gmail.com is normally where we
Right.
get most of our feedback. Thanks for all the emails. Rockfish, of course, thank you for your always listening and always having awesome feedback. We usually get a email from Rockfish. We get something from JK. Who are the people that
Rob G.
Rob G.
Critic to the stars.
Yeah, I mean they're usually like hot off the presses.
Yeah.
Stuff coming in.
I am hearing more and more people talking about listening to the podcast. Kevin P. is working on jokes for Get Lucky.
Nice.
So we will, I'm not sure exactly when that will be.
Slab is making a return.
So we will have that. A lot of people are watching the short videos for sure.
Yeah.
In the thousands. So we appreciate people doing that.
Tens of thousands.
Please like and subscribe.
Hundreds of thousands.
Okay, let's not go crazy
Sorry.
there. Like and subscribe the videos,
Yes.
please. Also on the audio. Obviously, if listening to the podcast, we're having a lot of people going back in time and listening to some of the shows, which is really cool. So we do appreciate that.
Yep.
So catch us on all the platforms. Mr. Fun, you always like to have last word.
I do, and the last word of today is Biff. Just because I want to honor him, he put in a lot of effort into setting
Labor.
up this studio.
Put a lot of labor into
I mean,
Labor Day.
and he seemed a little stressed. And when he kept saying "talk," so I can test the voice, and I kept mouthing words just to make his head explode. I enjoyed that very much.
You're the
We'll
best.
see you guys next week on Talk About with Biff Lucky. And
Okay,
Biff.
no, that's the outro. You have jumped ahead to the outro.
Edit that out.
Let me edit. Let me end this
Okay.
part of the podcast first. So, anyways, until we do it again next week, let me just say goodbye. Now, Mr. Fun.
No, I like Lucky to do the outro in his best Donald Duck voice.
No.
I don't have a duck.
You have a Donald Duck?
I did it for a second.
You know who's got a Donald? My dad's got a Donald Duck voice.
Oh, we got to have him come on.
My dad loves to do the Donald
Can you
Duck.
do any impression?
No, that's not my
Biff, can you
my
do an
genre.
impression?
I cannot.
You might be a Matthew McConaughey.
I can. What? All right.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, do
That's
it.
about as good as I can do.
Do the outro.
No,
In-
I'm gonna do it like he's on Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. All right, do that. Do the outro. while
I
doing
can't
a
do I cannot do Matthew McConaughey.
I-
Although there's a Texas connection, I will say
Oh,
that,
okay.
but I don't have his voice. All he's famous for is what, Mr. Fun?
all he's famous for is
Is
Zach.
no, all right, that one.
Oh yeah.
All right. That one.
You could have ended it.
That's I could.
All
Okay,
right, do the whole thing in his voice.
I can't do it. That's
you can.
my
I know
voice.
you can. Have some confidence.
Okay. Thank you for listening. I can't do it like
Do
that. I can't.
Shut up
Why
and
not?
do it.
I can't. I don't. I
All
can't.
right.
Oh,
That's how
see,
you
I
end
can't
it.
get it. I did. Okay. Okay, that's how we're gonna end it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys.
Living on Chesapeake time. Take it slow, take